Okay, this is the second tape, marked 1970 to 1990, Sullivan family. And this is me and Angelo paddling in from the River Raft Regatta. In the last tape, you saw us leaving, and now we're coming in. And we're really serious this year. This is the last year we did it. We did it 3 years in a row. There's the finish line. I think we got 9th or 11th or something like that. Tough race. It's like plus 20 miles, I think. And there we are, coming in after a hard paddle. And there's the back of Joanne right there, and there's my dad down by the water, Angelo coming out, me already out. Yep, clearly did not wear sunscreen. There's Joanne, the back of Joanne, and me and Angelo coming out of the water, looking all beat up, all red as a beet, talking to somebody. There's my dad, and there's Joe Bales helping us carry the raft up. It's Grandpa Joe, Maggie and Cassie's grandpa, and there's my dad, the back of Joanne. There's Lisa. John was in there somewhere too, but and now here's Lisa in a snowstorm in Omaha. And I think I might have had that date wrong on the River Raft Regatta. I think it might have been like 84, 85, somewhere in there. And I think that's where this is, somewhere in 85, 84, 86, 87. I'm not sure exactly, but somewhere in that time frame. That snow is deep. The drift is deep as the hood of the car. And there's Lisa being silly. My dad's got her out there walking around in the snow being silly. Some deep snow. Yep, there she is. And now here we go down to David's KU graduation. He told me this was 1987 when he graduated from Kansas University. And there's his ex-wife, Marla. He wasn't married yet there, but and there's Lisa. Yeah, quite an accomplishment. He was the first college grad of the Sullivan Six. Yeah, he was the first one to do it. And there's Rick Magny and Diane, and there's Joanne. I think she's pregnant with Maggie right there. And there's my mom. And there's John hiding behind a cup. 1987. And there's me drinking a Bud Heavy. Yep. 27 years old right there. Thought I knew everything. There's my dad in a suit. He always liked to impersonate. I don't know who he's impersonating there, but he always liked to impersonate somebody. And there's David, the graduate, and there's Lisa. And I remember this distinctly. She was singing a song. I think it was a Grease song. She had a great voice. She probably still does. I don't know if she still sings or not, but yeah, she sang a lot back then. And here's the Kansas football stadium, Lawrence, Kansas. It's a historic place, and they're lining up the sidewalks to cheer on the graduates. There's the big tower in Lawrence. I'm sure David's down there somewhere on the field. I don't know which one he is, but he's down there somewhere. All the graduates going down. And then it changes right here to my mom. My mom and Lisa, Shannon, Sarah. I don't know who that boy is, but my mom babysat a lot of kids, so I don't know exactly where they're at either, but yeah, couldn't tell you. And then a little baby here. I don't know who that is. I don't think it's Maggie. But Lisa's holding her. Well, maybe one of the kids that my mom's babysitting. And then here they're in Florida, Sun Tower. Now I know I've seen this Sun Tower in a previous video, but I think this is a new video. I think this is just somewhere where they went before. Maybe not. Maybe I've already recorded this one, and this is just another, because this was on a compilation video of VHSs. So there may be some duplicates in there of other stuff that I've done already. But here's the beach in Florida. Yep. Very nice place. Somebody running down the beach. Here's my dad showing the hotel, Sun Tower. And now here comes my dad. You can tell by his walk. There he is, right there. He's got a ball cap on. Did a little jog right there. Messing around in the water a little bit down in Florida. You know, I'm so happy they did so many different things. You know, this was 87 probably, I'm guessing. I don't know, 86, 85, somewhere in there. They're down there by themselves, it looks like. But they did so many things. You know, once my dad retired, and boy, they were down in Florida all the time. There's my dad getting hit by a little wave. And yeah, they went to Paris with my Uncle Warren, went and saw Warren, and did all kinds of stuff. Now here's a little shot. Yeah, my mom went to Portugal, went to Washington a bunch of times, Hawaii. They did all kinds of stuff. Not to mention all the stuff that you've already seen, but you know, afterwards. And there's my grandpa John Diabru's grave down in Florida, and that's one big reason why they used to go down there a lot. There's John, Leo, and there's Beatrice, my grandma Diabru's grave. And this is just a little place, the Brown Derby. He's just taking a little nostalgia there. My dad and mom met at the Brown Derby in South Omaha. This is in Florida. There's my mom. This is in Florida, but my mom was a waitress at the Brown Derby in South Omaha, and my dad was a waiter, and that's how they met, way back when. It's just a little cool area that they're touristing around. Probably had some dinner and out and about, taking some video. Yeah, but this one reminds me just of all the cool stuff they did. There's my dad. I mean, they was always going somewhere. Took the kids up to South Dakota a couple different times. Different kids, I think. The grandkids. My dad liked to travel. And so did my mom. There was my mom right there. And that's the end of it.